Lord, we have an update this week. Thank you all for dealing with the weeks of empty wallowing over the future of Atlas. I am still wallowing, but thankfully something happened to distract the crap out of it. So let's start off with a too long didn't listen portion of this, because it's about as close to a soap opera as we're ever going to get in War Dragons. Last night, for those who might live under a rock and have no actual ties to the game, LethalDescent, figurehead of the movement, was disbanded when the leader decided to kick everyone out. Massive battles in Atlas on T4 and 5 lands ensued. Surprise! Lethal came back as a bronze team and surrendered more castles. PG got involved, but now there are more questions and speculation than answers. Now, onwards to the actual breakdown.
Wait, hold on. I'm so confused.
For those young teams out there, this is why you should be extra careful in who is a leader or officer on your team. Video surfaced of LD team chat where a player scrolled through almost 30 minutes of players being kicked by Taiwat 11, Digital Chaos, Pyro Empire, and Pale Horse Rider leaving the 5TA, and a total of 6 castles being surrendered. Screenshots appeared of former LD members in Diamond 1 leak chat, lost and confused. Members were kicked until the team ceased to exist when the only remaining member left. Just to be clear, I don't think there is anyone around who thinks that the way LD was ripped apart at the seams was in any way, shape, or form correct. The video itself is hard to watch for anyone who has put time and effort into a team, which is why I've included it in this video. That being said, it is currently very confusing as to what actually happened. According to some people on LD, people knew beforehand and the team was already planning on disbanding. In the video itself, people in the team are shocked and dismayed. In leak chat, there were more surprised people. That being said, if it was in fact an out of the blue, I feel like kicking my whole team today move, that is sketch as fuck.
Wait, hold on. I'm so confused.
Several Diamond teams took the opportunity to work on grabbing castles while smaller teams watched and ate popcorn. Due to our friendly neighborhood Atlas lag, it was frustrating for teams to get 2 castles, even the ones close by. Please see Concerns over Future of Atlas, chapters 1 through 5 billion. Again, PG, this does not instill confidence in the changes coming up. Some speculation on forums claimed that only Dreadnought and their allies were able to get to the castles in question, while others said that it's a widespread Atlas phenomenon. Regardless, it would be quite frustrating to see a battle going on that you want to go to and have a prim slowly making its way over at the speed of a snail on hot and salty cement. PG, this is what 90% of your player base is worried about not being fixed now and being made worse with the updates. This right here.
Wait, hold on. I'm so confused.
Then, something eye-opening happened. Lethal reformed via an alt as a brand new bronze team. When this happened, Lethal was able to retain their access to Atlas. The jury is out on how this is able to happen. Some say that if the new team is made with the old team's name in a certain amount of time, they're able to get Atlas back. Some say it happens by luck. However, several people say it's an issue that has been brought to PG's attention before with a "we will look into it, that's not okay" kind of response. A few updates ago, there was a patch that was supposed to fix this exact thing. Forums lit up, questioning if it was okay to let Lethal keep their Atlas access because of the circumstances, i.e. their leader going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and kicking everybody. Many players argued that this would go against the very thing that PG implemented this for. Others brought up that Lethal used this time as a new bronze team with Atlas to continue surrendering their last 3 castles.
Wait, hold on. I'm so confused.
The argument itself is whether or not an exploit was used in reforming as a new bronze team in order to retain Atlas access and surrender remaining castles. In the past, the answer to this has always been yes, according to what PG has answered in other situations. Indeed, that's what seemed to be the answer when PG released a game-wide mail describing the loophole, naming LethalDescent by name, and announcing that they would be returning the bronze team's castles back to a conquerable state. For a brief moment, 3 castles that were deemed to be those surrendered by the bronze Lethal were set free, and a massive bloodbath continued on them. All of this was put to a stop when PG dropped bubbles over Atlas out of nowhere. Hours went by, and no sign of dropping bubbles. That is, until PG sent out another game-wide mail basically saying, well, JK. And the owners of the castles as of Friday morning were actually the owners. In the mail sent out, PG mentioned that they had evidence that there was no wrongdoing. This was, quite possibly, PG's first toe dip into the complexity of Atlas politics.
Wait, hold on. I'm so confused.
While at this moment nobody knows what the evidence PG got was, the most intriguing aspect of this would be the video of team chat. Again, there are about 30 minutes of player after player being kicked, teams leaving the 5TA, and castles being surrendered. That being said, some question has been raised as to who actually took this video, which was shot 2 hours after the kicking, surrendering, etc. began. It seems like it would be one of the last members standing who would quite possibly be in on the whole thing. What is known, however, is that while the castles themselves have officially been given away, LethalDescent, the Bronze Edition, is still kicking. At the time of me writing this script, it is up to 28 members who all seem to have been members of the former Diamond team. A former leader is back in the leader's seat. The team description says they are not disbanding, and the team still has a castle in Atlas with guards and Primarchs on it. Looking at the time owned in the details, it becomes clear that Lethal obtained this castle during the bubble fiasco while PG looked at evidence. What is the future of LethalDescent? Was it planned or not? Are they going to be pirates, quit the game, or continue to be a figurehead of the movement against Dreadnought? Feel free to speculate in the comments. If you have more information, I would be happy to hear it either in comments, line, or in game mail. Or you could do like some other people have done and message me saying, "Hey, what grade are you in, little boy?" Because that is not weird or creepy to send someone you don't know at all. Until next time, Ghost out.